that one farmer, and I'm back with my brother. He's gonna help me show you guys how to make butter. So, first and foremost, you're gonna wanna wash your hands before the process, and make sure you wash them well, and there's no dark inside your nails. Tayden, you should probably rewash yours. And then, second, you're gonna want some heavy whipping cream, and you're gonna pour all of it. Well, we haven't opened ours yet. 1 second. You're gonna take yours out, and you're gonna pour all of it into your whisker. So, before we go any farther into the process, you're gonna wanna put towels on top of this area of it, just so that you don't have to figure out what happens, because whenever you go ahead and do it without, you're gonna get a buttery room. But you're gonna put this on the highest you can for about 12 minutes, and then you'll get butter. So the next step is to unplug your mixer to make sure that fingers don't get caught in it. And then you're gonna make sure that you have a bowl around so that you can go ahead and start to take out your butter from the mixer's claw. And there's no rush when doing this. You're just gonna pluck out pieces that you can reach and put them into your bowl. So at this point, when you have about all of the buttermilk out, you're gonna mold this a little bit, and then you're gonna do your best to get over to the sink without dropping any of it. Then you're gonna turn it on to cold water, and you're gonna rinse it. You're gonna squish it. If I could describe the texture that you should feel with this, it'd probably be like sticky clay from the ground. If like you had sticky mud for some reason, or a little bit clumped together. So after you rinse out all of the buttermilk that you can from the butter, you're gonna go ahead and put some salt right in the middle. Not a whole lot, just about a pinch. And then you're gonna mix it all in. And then Dad's gonna give me another pinch. And you'll just do that twice, 2 times, maybe 3.
However long you want to do it. Just mixing it in real good. Salt in the butter, helping.
Making sure all the salt gets equally spread.
Yep, just a little bit. Alright, so now I think you're ready for your butter mold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll go over to that.
So you're gonna come over, and if you have your butter mold, or if you have one, I should say, you come around and you roll up a piece to fit the size of your butter mold. If there's not enough, then you add a little bit. And then you go ahead and you squish it into your liking. If it's not round enough or smooth, you can go over it with a spoon.
Yeah, you can pack it in there if you want. Pack it down. That way it fills all the squares in the corner.
Fits more butter in.
Right.
We're not really it's not really our goal to get the prettiest butter, it's just to get good tasting butter. So it doesn't really matter how your butter looks, as long as it tastes good.
Right, so after you fill that mold in those 4 rows, what do you do with it? You just put it in the refrigerator?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And you put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. Give it time for it to stiffen up a little bit, yep.
Until it's at least not available for you to stick your finger in.
You could eat it now, right? But
You
we're just
can,
making the
but
bar solid.
it just wouldn't be solid right now.
Right.
So go ahead and share with us, Kason, what you're doing right now.
I'm molding the butter inside of the mold
And why are we doing that?
to make sure that it keeps its form and it's not going to just be greasy the entire time. And you can beat it down with a spoon so that it will fit, because sometimes the air gets stuck inside of the butter
Okay.
and it takes up space. So if you have excess, try doing that, and it might help you put all of it into your mold.
Perfect. And then what do we use this butter for?
Pretty much anything you'd use butter for.
Mm-hmm.
Toast, sandwiches, garlic bread, anything you want to use it for.
Okay. And what are the main ingredients? I'm sure you already went over that, but
Just heavy cream and salt.
perfect.
I'm just going to clean up the sides a little bit after this. Just go along the edges, make sure there's no extra.
Did it seem pretty easy to make?
Yeah,
'Cause this is-
pretty easy to make.
Your first time, right? Dad showed you how to make it?
Yep. Well, technically you just gave me the instructions and I followed along.
Okay.
So that's about how easy it is.
And then do we know how long we're going to put it in the refrigerator?
About 30 minutes or so.
And
just
then
until it's solid.
Okay.
Unless you want melted butter.
Okay. And then what do you wrap it in once it is solid?
We're gonna put it inside of this parchment. My hands are very buttery right now.
That's okay.
We've got some
Oh,
pre-made
perfect.
butter
Yeah.
in front of us that we made a while ago, and it's in squares and it's been put inside the parchment already.
Okay, great. So you're going to go ahead and put that in the fridge, and when it's all set, we'll take it out and we'll show you guys the next step, of course, which is wrapping it, storing it, and then enjoying it.
So we've had our butter in the fridge for a little around an hour, and it's time to finally put it inside of its parchment. Wrap it up. So I'm gonna do that.
Alright, so as you can see, she's folding that up now. 3 more to go, so we just wanted to show you guys finished product and how we put our butter in the fridge. Thanks for following along.